All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hank Russell Invitation here on Millions.co. We are live. My guest at this time, he is a professional boxer. He just had a title fight, if I'm not mistaken, and we're going to get
Yes.
to know him a little bit and see what's going on. My guest at this time is Mponda Kalunga. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me, Hank Russell.
No, no problem, man. So you're in northern Canada. Where are you from originally? Canada?
Yeah, I was born in Egypt, but right now I'm living in the Yukon, up north near Alaska there. So
Yeah,
I'm living in Whitehorse, Yukon right now.
I'm taking my notes. But no. So what? So you're a professional fighter, and
Yep.
how long you been professionally fighting?
I've been fighting for about, I'd say, 10 years now, over a little bit, 10 years,
Okay,
professional.
and how's
Um,
yeah, and
yeah.
you said you just fought for a title. How'd that go?
Yes, that was my first title fight. I lost to an undefeated fighter, and I'm looking to get a rematch in that. But that's what my last fight was a title fight. Um, Prior to that, I had beaten many undefeated fighters, but that was the first undefeated fight I had lost to. So I'm looking to get a rematch. If not that fight, let's see which other champions we can challenge and get these title fights. Because I'm just contending for titles. I'm not looking for any other. I'm up there. I want to get the best fights, and I want those guys to bring the best out of me.
Very good. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah.
So you said you got a fight coming up in March. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so in March, I was looking for Frazier. I just fought Frazier. Joshua Frazier was an undefeated guy. He got the win that night. We fought for the World Boxing League International title and the Canadian Super Welterweight Championship. I would like to do a rematch. If not possible, I'd like to fight any guy in the top five, whether in Canada or in the world top 10 or top 15. Um, so that's what my next fight. I'm just looking either to get a rematch or to just keep doing these and calling these guys out and wanting to get these title fights happening. A lot of these guys are just quiet and they're not wanting to fight each other, doing buddy buddy. I'm trying to ask for the biggest fights. I'm asking for the hardest fights. I have many undefeated guys on my record that I've won. We just made history here in the Yukon. First Yukoner to fight for the title. For the championship. So we're trying to bring the title back here so we can make history again. It's been 106 years since there's been a fight here in the Whitehorse, in the Yukon. So they'll be making history again. So I want to bring these guys here and let them leave their titles with me.
Good. That's a goal. How many years? 106.
106, this is they had a fight here in the Yukon. So we'll be making history.
Well,
Yeah, man.
clearly none of us were born when that happened. So wow.
No,
But
but Jack Johnson was here. But all those guys, the passed through this place. Jack Johnson, first heavyweight black boxer.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. Obviously he was before our time, but
yeah. They
great
came to
history.
make a name for themselves. They're fighting the Yukon.
No, it's one of them things where, when you go through the history of boxing, how long ago it was, but how recently it's, you know, trying to think how to explain it. How its history still directly affects us, even though it's been a century.
Of course, because boxing is always related with history, hand to hand, right? Whatever was happening in history at the time, we'll remember who was fighting. These people were fighting. Boxing and history is the same because boxing is the metaphor for life, like fighting, right?
Yes.
Boxing, life is a fight. We're always fighting, overcoming different challenges. So, yeah, for sure. And we're all fighters in different ways, in our own ways, right? Fighting different battles. So,
Oh yeah. You know, so you've been boxing for 10 years. Do you still have do you have a full-time job or do you just box?
right now, I'm just focused on fully on boxing and building a boxing gym where I can train fully there, and just to start raising up some up and coming talent. There's a lot of talent here in the territory as well. So I'd like to do that First Nations youth, open up a gym and do that. But sorry, what was your question again?
No, no, you answered it. So what is your weight class?
My weight class, I fight at 154, 160, and 168. Super welterweight, middleweight, and super middleweight.
Yeah, it's a pretty versatile weight class you got there, man,
I gotta
especially.
chase these guys because nobody wants to fight, so we have to chase them to get the fights.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that movie Million Dollar Baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she had to move up in weight class just to be able to, get or move up in weight class just to be able to get some fights.
Talking about millions, we're on millions.
That's it. What's your Instagram?
Mponda Kalunga, or the Egyptian prince.
Let me see here. Let me look it up.
Yeah,
All right. What's the best way to spell it?
MPO. N
Oh,
D.
so your name. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Or you could just put the Egyptian prince, and I'm sure I just pop up there.
I'm just curious. We're trying to get it out there.
For sure, and I appreciate that. I'm trying to get it out there, and I'm trying to fight some American guys as well. Obviously, it's all peace and love for now, but we're trying to get some American guys out here because that's where all the challenge is, right? All these
Yes.
guys in Canada are kind of quiet. They're not trying to make big fights, you know. Like we're trying to make these big fights. Everybody trying to be too friendly in the gym. They're all like buddy buddy. Or we grew up together. We can't fight each other. This is boxing. It's a business. We all got to fight each other more than once. Bring them
Yeah,
on.
I mean, I understand, we live in this world where we shouldn't let our anger and stuff get out of control as far as like,
Of course.
because and that's a big thing though, too much street shit going on. Excuse my
No,
language, but
100%, 100%. Boxing is different from that. Boxing teaches you discipline.
yes, it
Boxing
does.
teaches you a way of life. Boxing teaches you respect. There's a lot of things in boxing that so much good in it, right? If it wasn't for boxing, I wouldn't be here talking with you. I could be selling drugs in the street. But boxing has it made me channel that and to do something positive with it. At least stay healthy and
Yeah.
you know help
Well,
others in some way. Give some
well,
others courage.
yeah, and I get it. I mean, I'm in the media side.
Okay.
I'm in the media side, and I've been on the media side longer than I was a fighter, but I used to be a fighter,
Well,
and that'd be
okay. I didn't know that.
yeah. Well, I didn't do anything. I didn't have what it takes, so I didn't. Well, I didn't say I was a good fighter, but
Okay.
I was
What weight?
a heavyweight.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, not too many of us out there. I've been with millions for quite some time, and I have interviewed maybe three heavyweights.
Okay. Oh, awesome, awesome. Oh, yeah, they're rare.
They
Make big
they
money.
are. I know a lot of guys weren't fed enough growing up. Apparently, I don't know what's going on around this
I
world,
wish I
but
was a heavyweight so I don't have to keep cutting weight, man.
no, exactly. No, yeah, that's the one thing about it. I always hear these guys. The weight cut is the difficult part. I'm
It
like,
is.
dude. I'm like, what's that? What is weight cutting?
You're lucky that.
So so the fight coming up in March, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be in Canada where you're at.
In Canada, that's where I'm focused on right now, challenging just the top guys for a title, either for a Canadian title or for North American or international IBF, some kind of international or Canadian title. Because that's what I'm looking for, just to get the rankings. Because giving me this title, once I get the title, it gives me a ranking. Getting that ranking, then I can challenge to fight for the world champion. Once, because he has a mandatory, right? So if you're in a position where you put yourself in the top 15, top 10, you can get that title shot. And when you fight for the title, you're changing your whole life in one night. In 36 minutes, you can become a millionaire. Not only just the money, but just your legacy. Everything can change in there. And that's what I'm looking forward to. Just keep my mind focused, keep everything just concentrated, and to get this opportunities for myself, keep opening it up for myself. So I'm appreciative to